Hi folks and welcome back to some more Grand Tactician, the Civil War. I'm hoping we're going to have an eventful episode for you today, as we're probably going to see some sort of offensive over in Maryland over here, which would be awesome. Get the Army of Northern Virginia. There's a lot of Union troops massing over here, so maybe we should be careful over that. I'm hoping we're also going to see some progress in Kentucky. Most importantly, or most likely to come about quickly, is we're going to see some progress in Missouri, which will be brilliant. Take St. Louis. I think if the readiness of Johnson's army can hold out till he gets there, otherwise we can't move in enemy territory and he's going to be stuck. Game rules. Who's to say? Anyway, there's likely to be some skirmishing kicking off as well, so let's jump in and see where we get to today. All right, first thing we want to have a quick look at, if we open up our projects and click on assignable only, this is all of them. We've actually got the option of farm mechanization. This is one of the agricultural subsidies that we can invest in. This is brilliant. Basically, it's like farm machinery to reduce manpower and animal power. And it has the effect of it further increases farm output, i.e. food, supplies, and available volunteers. We need less people working on the land because we've got machines to do it for us. So farm mechanization, tick. Now, hopefully that gives us some bonus volunteers because we do need reinforcements everywhere. And over on the military side, we've got the option of investing into armored gunboats, which will give us probably tinclads, I would say. Gunboats called timberclads and tinclads, yeah. Fitted with 8-inch cannon for increased firepower. They're better than any of the river crap that we can produce at the moment. But if I do this, hang on, it's a military one. Click on all, military. It was oh, maybe it's industrial. There's Confederate guns, which we're saving up for. That's going to give us the 1-pounder Williams gun. Oh, that was a rapid firing kind of a cannon, I think. That was an interesting one. It's probably not something that's worth using, to be quite honest. We've got medium range carbine. See, if I don't invest in the gunboats, we can invest in better weapons. And at the moment, I think we can do without the gunboats. So we're going to save off on those. Politics. We've got nothing in politics. Diplomacy, though. Now we're very close to getting Austrian rifles. A long way off getting British artillery. But that's okay. The cannons we've got, I think, are good enough. But Austrian rifles, French rifles, they'd be useful. Rifles, definitely more useful than anything else at the moment. So that's diplomacy. Industry. Doesn't look there's a lot to do with industry, actually. So maybe we've got all those. Then there's economy and other things. Anyway, we've got the exciting stuff. Military, I guess, is the exciting stuff, isn't it? Yeah. We've got a good few of those. All right, let's see what happens. The one I'm really keen to see, a result. Let's put it on 20 times speed. I think we're going to see a fight pretty... Oh, God. Someone just railroaded straight into... Well, that's good, because Forrest has now spotted... Well, we've got different orders here. We can guard, raid, or scout. Scout's good. I think we're going to see a fight here. What sort of numbers do we have? 16,000. We can take them. We can take them. Fort Brookwood besieged. Oh, you're not supposed to be besieging. Second Corps. Let's fight this one. All right, folks, let me present to you the Battle of Winchester. Probably the 17th Battle of Winchester by this point in the game. So we entered on the southeast corner of the map, and we actually managed to deploy. The roads were clear all the way through Winchester. There was only one victory point location, and this is... I forget who the corps commander is, but anyway, they are stationed here. And the cavalry spotted them, and they're facing south, preparing for the obvious attack coming up there. However, at the end of the first day, we weren't able to engage them. Night fell, so we have redeployed our forces. Now, whether we're going to be able to sneak around here, we're going to have an infantry assault backed up by artillery, driving in on the Union rear up here. This is going to be risky. It's going to be a dawn attack. We've also got a brigade coming up here to roll up the flank. And the cavalry is in position to, to get involved like this. However, can we pull this off, or will they reposition? Let's find out. They've repositioned. Okay, that's all right. We just need to approach through the woods. And the cavalry can still flank around. Let's get the cavalry down here. Oh, I don't want them going down this road. However, that's That's quite a good... Oh, wait, that's a big force of cavalry right there, right. So the artillery over there is of little use now. But let us deploy like that. And the 2nd Brigade deploy like that. We might see some enemies coming to meet us. And the artillery, which is well forward at the moment. There's a good hill right there. Okay, let's see if we can spot something. The enemy are repositioning. Let's get up to 5 times speed. I don't want this cavalry going too far over here. Let's get them in the fields. I need vision more than I need clever positioning right now. So we should be moving up. This is Magruder's Corps in action, by the way. Wait a minute. Magruder's Corps. Did I not? There's Daniel's division. Was the Markgfl? There he is. I did. I made myself a brigadier general. This is quite good. So they're repositioning to face us. Oh, hang on. This ain't good. This ain't good. We've gone steaming in there. Perhaps a bit early. Right, let's actually get involved. This is time to get involved. The artillery needs to take up position right here. I would appreciate backing off. Give the order to fall back like that. Just fall back. And they seem to be advancing towards the enemy. What I could do with is getting some cavalry on position over there, I think. We need to turn that. We need to turn them round. So let's bring the horsemen up. What's on this flank? Cavalry. There should be some more infantry coming. Right, so the infantry are coming across here. And we don't want them across there. Let's put the infantry in like that. And redeploy to this side. So we're going to have a bit of a jumbled up brigade structure here, which is absolutely fine. It's pretty much where I wanted the guys to be coming from, so that's okay. Except we're going to get shot in the flank as we move here, which is never a great thing. There should be another battery approaching. There is. Great. Okay, so the guns are in position and can blast away. We have 10-pounder parrots. I'm going to put them on counter battery. Do I have anything more on that flank? I feel... Oh, I've got a pair of brigades down here which are in the way now. Right, okay. And it would be mine. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? It would absolutely be me. Of course it is. Right, never mind. They're going to be an important part of our outflanking position. Right then. Men, if I can click on the commander. Dismount. And prepare to go and shoot some Yankees. Over the river. We will catch them in the flank. They will not be expecting that. Barnaby B's brigade in position. Blanchard's brigade. There's a shooting going on. Munford's brigade. Okay, I don't think you were supposed to... Right, okay. Engage the cavalry. They've got good rifled muskets there. Do we do a general advance? I mean, I think we probably can a little bit. We should push forward a bit. We've got artillery. We've got cavalry coming up this side, look. Are you going to dismount again? Please tell me you are. Good. Loose order. Let's just get a bit more space on there so we've got room for these guys coming up as well. Seems to be that we didn't get quite ordered. So, let's deploy skirmishers to go and cause a little bit of a ruckus over here. Seems to have... Right, let's go and try and snipe the artillery off before we go for a more general attack. Always keep advancing artillery up if we can get it closer. At this point, the cavalry should be able to get engaged in... They are in loose order. Order them forwards. Right, we've got them. We've got them pretty much right where we want them. Should be 2 divisions 2 brigades of infantry rolling up on this side. Good. Munford skirmishers. Hopefully driving in the enemy. Excellent. This is looking good. These guys are not looking too clever at all. Armed with the Merrill 1858 carbine. A gun I've never heard of outside this game, by the way. I might have to look that one up. Nice. Okay. Colonel Robert Ransom's men are annihilating those. Get involved. Let's get Colonel Lucius M. Walker up as well. Can't quite see what he's shooting at, but it seems to be very effective. Okay. It is time to advance the infantry. Oh, hello. Hello. Someone else had the same idea, it seems. Oh, they're going back really quickly. Right, let's push Barnard B's men through there. 3rd Brigade. Skirmishers to the rear. Oh, hang on. Yeah, skirmishers to the rear. Brilliant. The cavalry is doing a great job of pushing back whatever's lying in front here. Oh, hang on. There's someone there who's not run off. Let's make sure they are... Oh, I think I just ordered an attack on the guns, which wasn't the intention. These guys keep going back and forwards. Cavalry's trying to get engaged over on that side, so let's make sure we're facing that way. And at this point, we advance in Robert A. Toombs and George Anderson. Reboard mixed muskets. Come on, this is where I shine. I hope. We'll see how I rate as a divisional commander. Oh, you guys weren't supposed to be going over there. No. Yes, I did accidentally order part of this brigade to detach and go and man those guns. So that is my bad. That is totally my bad. Join up on that flank. Add some support in there. We have Blanchard's men going forwards. Toombs is engaged. Nice. Markgfl up at the front there. The enemy is retreating. Okay, we can cause some mayhem with this, I think. Mount at the cavalry. These guys have been doing a fantastic job, by the way. In fact, let's just charge in. Everyone seems to be broken here, which is fantastic news. Going in with the reboard mixed muskets. Let's just go for it. I'm going to put it on 2 times speed. Let's get some cavalry in there as well. Charge in. I'm hoping that we can actually do some serious damage here. Toombs' men are about to engage the cavalry at point-blank range. Reboard mixed muskets versus mounted cavalry. An interesting one, that one. Now, quick. The horsemen. Where's all the horsemen? I've got to be a bit careful with this because we still have formed up enemy infantry on that side, which is not great. Let's see if I can cause some mischief, though. I mean, we're getting stuck in and routing the enemy, but I don't think it really counts for, like, causing a lot of casualties. I'm gonna give him the order to go. What about the horsemen? Should we try the horsemen? I'm gonna try it. Where's my other cavalry unit there? Right, come on. Let's see if there's 1 minute left. We're not going to do it. Oh, what's this? Oh, we captured the thing. So, we did inflict almost exactly 2-to-1 casualties. And according to this, they lost all their guns, but that never seems to work quite like that. So, it was a great success. So that was a nice success for us, and also General Bowen's being recognized as being a legend. One of the legends. Okay, so let's check him out. And also, let's go check that Markgfl out. He sounds like a legend too. Or inspiring leadership. Still working on the rest. Okay, so far so good. We do need better weapons. Where's Bowen? He was a brigade commander. There he is. Oh, he's a cavalryman. Okay, yeah, fair enough. The cavalry did some great work there. Very good. He deserves a bit of fame, I think. Weapons. Well, those Merrill carbines seem to do the job. Anyway, excellent. We've sent that corps running. Let me see what happens over here, because we might be able to push on in there. All right, it's time to order Jackson's corps. We're going to order Jackson's corps into this area here. We're going to have a big battle here, by the way. Who is this? The Army of West Virginia with 13,000 men. Yep, we're pushing in. Magruder's men. Where's Stuart with the cavalry? Stuart with the cavalry is supposed to be up here. Shall I order them to halt? No, screw it. Let's go. Make sure the Army of Northern Virginia under Lee is moving up as well. We do need to get Stuart into there. I want the cavalry in action. But I want a big battle on northern soil. That's what I want. Right, it's daytime. We're going to see some fights, I think. Yep, we're going straight in there. 37,000 men versus 50,000. This is going to be one of the big... Oh, Forrest withdrawing. Let me just go and check out in Forrest. Well, Forrest's leading those guys a merry dance, but the problem is we've now lost our supply line in Missouri, but that's okay. That's okay. If we get to St. Louis, they will have to come for us. Anyway, let's have a fight. Okay, so we came on from the south and the southwest, and we can see, actually... Oh, is this already? Oh, Richardson arrived. Someone else is turning up. Where? My scouts have brought reliable information. Okay, very good. I think that might be some cavalry from somewhere. Anyway, the most important thing is we've found the Union Army. They actually have 3 victory point locations. So we could send cavalry sneaking round the back to try and grab these, which is a sneaky way of trying to win. But what we're going to do... Wait, was that Pickett's division? Or Pickett's brigade? He's not a divisional commander at this point. That's kind of cool because he's actually in Longstreet's corps, and that's exactly how it went in the real Army of Northern Virginia. But that's not by my design. And Beauregard arrives. Oh my word! Okay, now the Union are in for a hard time if this continues. I need to pull back the cavalry here, and if we can draw the Union infantry into like a headlong assault against Longstreet's line, that'll be amazing as the rest of them are coming up. So the cavalry's pulling back. Let's move it out over to the flank, in fact. We slowly have Jackson's men making their way through this terrible, terrible terrain. I mean, look at the stragglers. I'm not sure if they are stragglers. It just looks like they're straggling. So there's one road, and Beauregard turns up on possibly the worst location as well. So if we can draw the Union down here, and then out... Oh, God! Right, so I wasn't expecting this. This is a good job we spotted this. So right now, we're gonna put a division into line right here. The cavalry is still going to stay by the ford, but we've got to get men up here now. So I need some artillery batteries, and the artillery batteries are going to form up on this hill. Hang on, nope, not there. Like that. That is the place for the artillery. Now then, we've got infantry and stuff driving up there. We need this brigade to go up through the woods and position here. This is a little bit unexpected. They are going that general direction. Let's make sure we are approaching there. Oh, hang on. There's an easy division here that we can get into. Right, so I've been throwing a bit of a curveball here, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that because it's a bit more of a challenge. Right, let's just go steady until we see what's happening, what's occurring. So one of the risks now is that we find ourselves a little bit isolated down here, but it's okay. We're going to form up. We're going to get the infantry in position. We're going to get the artillery in position as best we can and just face up there, and then we're going to wait for this to develop, because this is certainly going to develop. Cavalry. Do I push across? Let's speed things up a little bit. I've seen the enemy, but the enemy has seen me, so we know what's going on. Oh, and these are small, weak brigades, aren't they? These guys have seen some fighting. I'm not planning on going on to the defensive and building earthworks and the like. Let's see if I can maybe shunt Longstreet's corps around a little bit. Hang on, where is Longstreet? He should be in here somewhere. There he is. So what we could do is we could oh, this would be a good move. Can we sneak him around like this? Hang on. Let's go something like that. And then we've got room for Beauregard's men, who are slowly filing onto the field down here. I don't know if 1st Corps are going to be very happy about this. But they want to be coming up this road like this here. Oh, they are. I think they are badly weakened. Oh, God. Are the Union going to make an attack against our position here, though? This is the question. Just going to go running on 20 speed whilst we get into position. Oh, that's why? No. Why? No. No. See, that's why you have to watch. The AI will quite happily take a road through the middle of the enemy army to get to their location. Yeah, I'm glad I spotted that. Otherwise, we would have lost the flipping cavalry there. We are going to be bringing on an engagement there. Jackson's men nearly in a position up here. The artillery has arrived in support. The cavalry needs to turn round now. There's horse artillery up there. Okay, we have 14-pounder James rifles. Counter battery fire. Knock them out, fellas. Yes, you're going to win that one. Pretty sure you're going to win that one. We have very tired infantry making its way up through the woods. That's fine. Longstreet will hear the guns. Beauregard arrives. I think that's just more men of Beauregard's force, isn't it? Oh, we've got the artillery turning up. Excellent. Let's bring these guys along for the ride. Don't know where we're going to put them. We're going to find some space. My artillery's opening up, but it's getting absolutely annihilated. What the hell? They are nervous. Right, pull back. Let's do a fallback order. See if that works. The problem is we can't see shit. So let's see if we can fix this. Let's get the division to deploy skirmishers. And send those men forward into the trees and see what the hell is giving us some grief up there. On this side, let's do the same. And just get some vision out. And also, infantry, shoot at long range. Do as you're told. Do not question the range at which we engage. Right, we can now see the enemy a bit better. And there is quite the artillery duel about to kick off. I'm just going to order... that's just Lawton's division, actually. They're on counter battery fire. We've got lots of artillery. Okay, they're all in that order. Let's see if we can knock out some cannons. We may be a bit too far away. Right, on this side, it looks like the Union have stopped. Didn't expect that. Right, what we need to do is advance into this. And on this side, advance in like this. We're going to try and catch these guys before they're ready. Just send the guys in. Jackson's whole corps is here. He's going to be fine. I hear musketry. Oh, they've pushed some skirmishers forward. No, it's a whole brigade, actually. Bonham's brigade. You guys go shoot at it, them. Let's just go for it. I'm in the mood for some fighting. The skirmishers should move up ahead of us. I've got a whole line brigade moving in there like that. Oh god, that's not the best position to take, is it? That is not the best way to do that. Are we going to attack? I don't think we should. Probably not like that, anyway. Who have we got in there? George Pickett. Kirby Smith. Yorkie's brigade. Yorkies are pretty good. Well, we've driven them off, which is excellent. There are skirmishers coming down there. We haven't quite driven them off. We have now. Brilliant stuff. Can we actually deploy properly then? Let's deploy properly. Are we going to bring on a general engagement? Because if we are... Well, we're in the woods. And the woods gives us some protection. And if we're going to do that, we should bring up the artillery. Are you actually... Oh, we've got one knackered artillery battery over there. Let's move the cannons up to where they can see. Including you. Oh my word, we're going to get smacked. We've spotted the enemy. Let's bring the cavalry around there. We need to be in this sort of position. I think. I feel like I could actually push on them. We have a brigade down here. Do you know what? We didn't get all dressed up for nothing. It looks like that division, Claiborne's brigade, might actually have an artillery battery attached to them, which was never the intention. Let's move the cavalry up here. We've got skirmishers. Let's get them to the edge of these woods. I need to see what lies ahead. Right. Okay. Meanwhile, we were supposed to be having a fight on this side, and Beauregard's men are turning up. But we're going to have to bring those fellas up, I think. Shall I? Yeah, go on. Just push them up the road. Up the road is enough. What have we got here? Got a load of exhausted divisions, I think. Probably best if these Hood's brigade's actually a good strength. I'm just gonna move him in. All right. So at this point, I think we can order an attack. I'm going to put them in as reserves, and we're going to send this brigade in like that. Oh, we've got quite the force. Hang on, make sure you're engaging at long range. And all we've got on this side. Oh no, there's another infantry brigade. We're good. We're good. Oh, there's some shit to the north up there that I hadn't noticed. Right. Well, we've got cavalry. Let's go and see what is up there. I feel like we can drive this stuff away. Shall we engage in the center? Do I have the skirmishers still? Do they fall back? The guns are getting hot down here. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Right, let's move up. Let's get everyone up. I don't know what's going on over here, but there should be a fight kicking off. Do we have more infantry? I feel like there should be more infantry here. Do we have a brigade, sir, that we can throw in? We need... we have 2,000 men. We have a brigade here. Let's make sure we're moving these guys up to assist. Right, we have found the enemy sitting in those woods. Gives the artillery something to blast at least. Colonel Thomas. Doing some fine work over there. Make sure you guys are in loose order. Advance through the woods. Right, I'm up for a general advance. Let's get a bit closer. Let's get the skirmishers in. What have we seen down here? Oh, I see. Right, I see. Don't think you should be part of this outfit. I don't know why they're there. We might have to rethink that. And we've got some cavalry down here. Let's move them in. Meanwhile, we've got a fight brewing down here. We've got people not in position properly. Colonel James Chestnut. This is just turning into... Oh, this is going to be a big, big fight. Okay. Oh, my God. Who's in charge of these guys? Long range, please. We need to form a solid firing line here. Oh, who is this? No! Colonel Thomas was killed at the head of his troops. His men are discouraged by the loss. Colonel Thomas was one of ours. Was one of you guys watching. Poor Colonel Thomas. He is the first one of my viewers to fall in action. We've had several wounded. We haven't had anyone outright killed before. That's sad news. That's sad news. Well, we have more troops arriving down here. What have we got? Do we have anything that we could throw in? We just need to move people up now. Hindman's Brigade. Right, let's start chipping away at some of these guys. Oh, can you go take out the artillery up there? It's caused me some grief. Thank you very much. That would be super. There's a lot of infantry at the back. Don't really want to push the cavalry into that lot. So what we do want is some infantry down here. Are you lying down? Oh my God, they're going to do this. They're going to do this. I will not tolerate this nonsense. Withdraw the skirmishers because I think they're in the way. Yeah, what we need to do is blast the flipping... Mind you, they're lying down as well, but I think they can maybe get away with that. Right, on this flank, Hindman's Brigade, Hindman's detachment are about to pull back, which is absolutely fine. See if we can knock those out. What on earth? Ewell's detached some men, I think, to go and try and... He has, hasn't he? He's detached them to go and try... and grab the... What is this? We're getting all these little detachments of guns. It's like there must be things that we've captured at some point that I have no recollection of. That brigade should have been in there. Oh, actually, well, it looks like Hindman's men are falling back. Oh, we've got Nicholas Gilles. We have a legend here. Hang on a minute. Hang on, let's just pause. Because I want all the infantry engaging at long range. I don't know where they've picked up all these detachments of guns from. That's not part of my schemes. Right, pickets engaged. Let's advance in. Yorkies are going to go in behind. We need to make sure that... Oh, they're skirmishers. Hang on. I want a full brigade shooting at this guy. We're going to chase them off. I've given my orders. Just make sure you shoot. Right, over on this side. Do we have an interesting fight sort of erupting over here? I don't know if interesting is the right way. I can't seem to get my people into range to actually attack. Seems to be a lot of this... That's just a detachment down there. I feel like I'm in a really bad position here, actually. Make sure you line these guys up. Oh, God. Hang on. Yeah, long range. I'm going to need some artillery. The artillery is not going to work sat back here. It needs to be on this hill. Blasting forwards. Jackson's picked off possibly more than you can chew there. If I could bring... Oh, I could bring some... Hang on. What have we got here? We've got cavalry. Okay, they can come across the bridge there. That's fine. This bit's looking a lot more secure now. I think we're hopefully going to achieve something here. into the trees. You notice I keep having... They see that line, that dotted line? That means they're not engaging at maximum range. That's what that means. Oh, we've got... Excellent. Let's put you onto range shock unit. They're a bit unstable, so what we're going to do is we're going to advance the Yorkies through them. Advance the Yorkies. I like the sound of that. Yorkie is a chocolate bar in the UK for those that haven't come across that before. I think we're going to get the cavalry onto the flank there because they're not doing as much as I would like. We've got a detachment of skirmishers there. Ewell's battery. I mean, I don't know what that is all about. I don't remember assigning that. I may have got them to capture some guns in a previous battle, but... Okay, we've got people fleeing for their lives over here. Get those guys into position. Do we want to engage? Oh, we're engaging at this damn side. Look at that artillery over there. Hang on, just pull back. Right, just fall back. Look at this. Do I have cavalry? If I can get cavalry into that, I should have cavalry somewhere. Where's my horsemen? There. The question is, oh, they've got bloody infantry support though. Yeah, I don't remember ordering those guys up there. Hang on. Fall back. They're not doing a bad job, actually, to be fair. They've driven off the artillery battery. Right, my guns have arrived now, which is great news. We've got a lot of stuff down here that doesn't need to be. In fact, where's Beauregard's... Is that him? No, that's Lee. I'm looking for a third corps. Hang on, I'm just going to have to click pause there. I can't. Oh, hang on. He should be... Right, so if that... Right, okay. That's how we find him. Right, Beauregard's corps. Yeah, you get yourself over there, son. And you go through this army, and it's absolutely fine. I'm giving you permission to do it. Holy crap, hang on, I can't see shit now. I can't see a thing. Do you have anything there? Let's advance. When in doubt, advance. Two times speed. Keep on going. Cavalry's must have got involved a bit there. We need to drive off the Union from this position. Looks like Jackson's got the tougher fight over on that side of the field. Okay, Chambliss, we're going to have to dismount you. I cannot get the Virginia Military Institute cadets to fall back. And so they are probably all going to die horrifically. Second Brigade. Can I actually... I am determined to get involved here. Don't know if I want to really go up against the main part of that line. Will you not fall back? Now they're moving. Okay. This, I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. I honestly do not. Try and get the cavalry up there, baby. We've got guys coming. This is a mess. Tell you what, the nighttime redeployment's going to be interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I can't get anyone to actually engage at the right range here. I think it's when Lee came on the field. I think that's what the problem is. Lee seems to be ordering the guys to shoot at medium range, and he was the one I think was responsible for telling them all to lie down and stuff before. Do you remember in the last battle we had that ridiculous situation? Julian's men are disappearing over there. That brigade's gonna falter anyway, so that's okay. Just make sure you're set to shoot at long range. Yes, you see, the whole... Yeah, the brigade wasn't going to actually shoot. That's so annoying. Well, we're advancing. Longstreet's men doing a great job over here. Not sure what's going on with Jackson's men. Right, we've got another one falling back. That's excellent. We're going to move on to 2nd Brigade now. They must have a vision problem. I can't see why they're not actually shooting there. They're tired, admittedly. They should move up and shoot, though. Dare I do anything with this? Let's try it. Let's try some skirmishes, shall we? To see if we can approach that line. We should be doing some more mischief. I don't know. I think it's a bit much to ask skirmishers to attack a battery of that size. William Taliaferro's a smaller brigade, but let's move them up. These guys are about to collapse. So who's coming up down here? James Chestnut Jr. I think this guy is driving the men forward, which is excellent. Oh, we've got some 14-pounder James rifles. We're going to go for counter-battery fire specialists. Was that the only one? Nope, we've got 2. So I'm going to pick those off because there might be a huge amount of that to do. And we're going to make sure that they are forwards and in range. I think they are anyway, but you never know. Not quite sure. These guys all have... They do have artillery. They are trying to move. I need to keep an eye on... Oh, we're taking damage here, so I've got to engage. It's either engage or fall back. There are no other options. Let's put some skirmishers out in front. And that detachment can go and shoot them up a bit. Stevens, I think you need to fall back here. I'll just order a general retreat there, because they don't seem to be doing anything of much sense. Alright, I'm going to attempt to order them to move in that direction. We've got Burke's brigade moving up. We've got some routing unit coming over here. I don't know where that's come from. Meanwhile, on this side of the field, it's going to be nighttime soon and we're going to have to redeploy. Engage. Are we paused? I can't get the men to engage. The cavalry will. They will not. Okay, for whatever reasons. I'll send somebody else in then. I don't care. I don't really want the cavalry up there, but if no one else is going to attack, send some boys in. The artillery's left behind a little bit. I can't get these guys to obey an order. I'll have to attack somebody else. It's bizarre. I'm having trouble. I don't know whether it's because I've got so many men on the field and the game's not handling it well. I'm not quite sure what's causing it, but it ain't working. Nothing's working like it should. So my skirmishers have been driven off by the enemy artillery, which is to be expected, I think. I'm hoping the cavalry can drive off the... We can't see him. Okay, there's no point doing that then. Let's just fall back. It's pointless. End of the day. Wow, what a fight. Troops resupplied. We are going to redeploy this because I do not like the look of this. HW bound, Lawler withdrawn. These aren't my... Stuart arrives. Excellent. So, Stuart has arisen. He has arrived. We want Stuart in there, the cavalry, because somewhere in there, are the McCrackens. The McCrackens, is that right? Have I got the right lot? There he is, Phil McCracken with a Colt revolving rifle. So can I actually deploy... I can't put them in there. I can put them there. That's okay. They're going to come storming up there. And I might actually tidy up Jackson's corps quite a bit. So they are... What are they? Skirmishers? Let's pull some guys back a little bit so we can see what the hell is going on. Actually, that looks like a good, strong center there. We just pull back a bit. There we go. It's looking much smarter now. The artillery... I'm going to pull back to behind here, actually, because I do suspect that the enemy may, because I've seen them do this before, deploy right up to our positions. Now then, it's a bit hard to see because it's in the dark. Let's make sure this flank is covered. And the cavalry can pull back, but beyond there. Right, so we should have... Can you redeploy? Brilliant. Bring them up there. And this is Kirby Smith's men. Bring them up somewhere in reserve. That's fine. Okay, so we've got a much better looking line across there. Over here... Yeah, I got nothing for this. I don't know what to suggest. We've got We've got a line going in there. Hang on, what have we got? We've got a division here. Big division here, actually. That'll do. Play. So we should have taken one at least. Oh, we've got artillery down here doing nothing. Look, we've well... I should have deployed these, shouldn't I? Put them all in the woods there, pointing out. That'll scare the enemy. Right, what have we got? What have we got here? We've got some cavalry. I think I want to be on the other side of that road. And they've got a detached battery again, which is really weird. Right, where's your divisional headquarters at? Push up to there. We're going to go across here. We're going in again, obviously. Advance. It's really weird. I don't know where all these little detached batteries are turning up from. Right, Stuart's men. This is turning into a big fight. So what do we get over on this side? We got... Oh, this looks like the perfect opportunity. Let's get the cavalry up. This is looking good, actually. Let's outflank them. The artillery's opening up. Something might be coming at our center. Right, deploy the cavalry over there, guarding that flank. We're going to wait for Stuart and the rest of the horsemen to arrive. And I think we can hold that side otherwise. So I think this is okay. It looks like the enemy are coming towards us. Brilliant. Let them make a push if they want. These are where the victory locations are. Do we have any horsemen over here? I guess have I not taken a single victory location yet? No, I haven't. All right, let's change that. Right, 5 times speed. What a fight. This one's been pretty cool. Those are still Beauregard's men moving in that direction. Has he got a brigade down here? Ah, horsemen. Okay, excellent. Let's put them over on that side. It's still claiming we're on for a minor defeat here, but we know that's not going to be the case. Our guns are opening up, leveling up their counter-battery fire. But stuff we can't see. I might put these over on this side. Is that a mistake? No, it's okay. I'm going to put this battery out the way over there, because we can't do much from where we are. Right then, we've seen the enemy. I do like this fight. This is turning into a lovely chaotic fight. Now that we see where the enemy are, let's get Stuart. Stuart's cavalry corps. Let's bring him up here, and I want him actually outflanking the enemy. And no, hang on. I've got to move him there first, otherwise he's going to go round the front of the enemy. I didn't order you guys in. What the shit? I didn't do that. Right, okay, I need to bring the infantry up here now because the artillery's getting slayed. Absolutely slayed. Balls. Are we going in again? We're going in again. Right, we've stopped them. But the artillery's nearly got knocked out, which is really not good. Get that Virginia militia up to that fence line right now. And stop lying down on the job. Not skirmishers. It's laying down I don't want you to do, because we want you to engage that cavalry. We need to plug this gap here as well, by the way. Yay, horsemen! The horsemen of the apocalypse are turning up. Right, they've been driven off. That's good. We've got a bit of a general engagement going on here. We've got... Oh, I can't see... God damn it. We just can't see a sodding thing. Engage. Engage. Doesn't help when half my army keeps insisting on laying down. Right then, Ewell's men. Get ye through those trees. We need to deploy like that. We're in position. Right, I want you to come down off the road and engage everything there. Meanwhile, horsemen. Let's go and grab a victory location, shall we? And see if there's anything there. I don't think there will be. Someone's getting low on ammunition. Beauregard's men still trying to turn up. Is he at the back? I have no idea where Beauregard is. Yes, we do. He's over here. Is that him? That's him. That's him indeed. Okay, I want you to position everything. I want you to come up. Oh, that would be ideal. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Yep, come up like that. Meanwhile, Stuart's men. This is a good position to get in the cavalry, actually. Let's get the cavalry over. I want the cavalry coming in. We're going to have some fun with the horsemen now. Advance a bit. We've got units sort of wavering here. Make sure we're getting stuck in. I would say let's advance. Let's advance because I think we can take those guys in the flank and drive them off. Right, I'm just gonna have to order these guys to move. Oh God! You see that? The whole brigade just disappeared from sight. It must have been some smoke drifting across the battlefield, eh? I can't believe these haven't turned to shoot. That's hilarious. So where's the rest of there should be another bunch of horsemen coming in here. And there are. Let me just get deployed like that, actually. In fact, dismount. Loose order. I want to be on this guy's flank. We're going to start shooting him. Let's bring Chambliss's men up as well. If the enemy are laying down as well, this is a bit of a buggy game. Someone's deployed skirmishers. I didn't ask him to. That's maybe I did. Maybe I pressed the button by accident. I don't know. It could be a thing. Right, I want you to go and engage the enemy battery. I didn't order any of those. I didn't press any buttons. You probably think I'm going mad here, but I most definitely did not press any of those buttons. Right, okay, Stuart's men. We're coming in from this side as well. I'm going to wait for those guys to get into position. We could probably do with some horse artillery, I would say. They're taking some severe casualties over here, by the way. Will you please engage? There. Come on. No, I'm going to have to keep... I'm going to order you in. I am going to order you in. Whether you like it or not. Right. That's getting scrappy. What's happening over here? This should be... Did we get the horsemen up there? We did. Let's go and take the other place as well. Do I have a brigade here? Right. Advance like that. Advance like that. Let's get stuck in now. Proper fighting. They're all going to get chased off. Right then. Dismount. Skirmish order. Advance. I mean, they're supposed to be in loose order and they're not, but that's okay. That's fine. Are you in loose order? You aren't. And you're supposed to be, and I definitely gave the order. Oh, who's wounded? Corse wound? I don't even know who Corse is. Sorry. Not familiar with that officer. This is such a shambolic mess that we've got going on here. I don't recall ordering Chambliss to attack. Did I do that? Because if I did, it was a mistake. Okay, those guys are having to... Oh, we're going to try and take all this out. Oh, we've got an infantry brigade up here, though, so that's not good. Which ones are the McCrackens? There they are. Oh, McCrackens, you've got some issues there. Right, the enemy is retreating. We're going to try and get into all that artillery here. I'm going to order an infantry attack. I mean, I can order it. I don't think that's going to work. Hang on, I've got 4 minutes to do this. They're guarding the artillery, so I can't get in. God damn them. Let me see. Have we got time to do this? I don't think I have. Charge. 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 It's all going to end in 2 minutes. We're not going to do it. What a shambolic mess. And that big wodge of artillery, which is such an odd thing. Well, that was just a general hammering. I mean, we inflicted more casualties than we took. But that was... It was a Lee-style battle, let's be honest. It was. Aggressive Confederate force. We do drive the enemy from the field. We do take a lot of casualties. It wasn't kind of the result I was hoping for. But that's okay. That was still quite the fight, though, right there. Poor old Colonel Thomas. We knew him well. He served well in Longstreet's corps, died leading the charge, led his unit into the Battle of Manassas Junction, October 1861. Same when he was killed. He's fought a lot. Look at all this. Yeah, sadly, May 31st, 1862. You shall be missed. You shall be remembered. Do we have anyone who can replace him? We've got an artilleryman there. Epper Hunton. James Archer still is going through rehab. Henry Heath also going through rehab. Oh, look at this. Wharton? Wharton's pretty good. Okay. That was a shame. Anyway, we came through the battle and we pulled it off. What a fight. What a fight. So I quite enjoyed that one. It was a scrappy fight. I don't mind scrappy fights. First Corps still has a lot of resting and healing to do. They have some serious work to catch up. Longstreet's doing okay. Jackson's Corps, they have, well, we're there, but look at the readiness. We've got to basically pull back because we will not be able to stand. We'll not be able to stand there. Did Third Corps get involved in that? Because I would love to go and take Annapolis or something with Longstreet. Longstreet's corps in good situation. Stuart's corps needs to move up. Well, there's options to run there. We have the newly formed D.H. Hill Army of Virginia needs to come and watch out for 4th Corps down here. I don't know. They're from the Potomac. Okay. 10,000 versus 30,000. We are just there to watch them, really. Meanwhile, hanging out in Kentucky, we're struggling to get into a situation where we can actually threaten. And it looks like 4th Corps is coming to with 20,000 men. We're not in combat range, are we? And Hardy's not ready for that. We will have to counterattack that. That's going to go. Not much we can do. I think Albert Johnson is going to take St. Louis. I think so. Forrest is falling back in front of the enemy, hopefully leading the enemy into a fight in which we will probably win. And the Western Department, with a few thousand men, holding the supply lines down here. These are desperate times, folks, desperate times. But we are holding our own and maybe just winning. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. Yeah, I'm saving up. Okay, we're going to see if we can get... Actually, for military, let's just take that off. Confederate guns, which I don't care too much for. Yeah, I'm thinking it's better carbines. Can we actually do that if we didn't take... Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if we've got enough. Otherwise, I guess we could take the gunboats. I don't care too much about the gunboats, to be quite honest. Anyway, we will leave it there for now. What a fight. Our first major loss of one of you guys as an officer. It's a sad times. But we'll see. Can't make an omelette without breaking eggs, and war is a brutal business. We'll catch you again on the next episode.